Hare Krishna. In the series of 12 Mahajan, their life and pastimes, we are starting a series on Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj is the Mahajan or Mahabhagavat whose life is famous for showing an example of Atma Nivedanam or surrendering. As we know, in the 9 limbs of Bhakti, Atma Nivedanam comes in the last, and Bali Maharaj show his life how Atma Nivedanam can be applied. We have already covered life and pastimes of other Mahajans, and those links are available in the playlist of this video, and also there is a blog site which link I give into the description of this video. I sincerely request you to go through those videos. You will get new perspective and how we all should lead our life by following the path of Mahajan. We get some idea from that. We are now starting the series of Bali Mahajan, and I will refer this to Srimad Bhagavatam, where the communication between Shukdev Goswami and Pariksit Maharaj happened, where Pariksit Maharaj heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Shukdev Goswami. So let us follow the life and pastimes of Bali Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Pariksit Maharaj asked a simple question to Shukdev Goswami. He said, the owner of the entire universe, why he wanted only three foot of land from Bali Maharaj, and when Bali Maharaj agreed to his condition and give everything, why he bound him by Nagpash and why he actually make him his bandi. Now Shukdev Goswami then said, to know the response of that, it is necessary that you should know the whole story of Bali Maharaj. So he started the story something like this. Bali Maharaj, son of Birochon, who was actually son of Prahlad Maharaj, is actually in the Demon dynasty. But despite of being in Demon dynasty, he is, like his grandfather, a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. But at that time, the Shukracharya, who is the descendant of Rishi Bhigu Muni, he was his guru. And Shukracharya was very powerful, and he had lot of knowledge, extraordinary knowledge on the different mantras and tantras. So Shukdev Goswami actually gave him all these knowledges to fight the deities, to the devatas or demigods. Now Bali Maharaj was an ardent follower of his guru, and he actually worshipped Guru with all his mind, and therefore Shukracharya was very, very happy with Bali Maharaj. Now Bali Maharaj then, he being the leader of the demons, he gathered all his soldiers outside the abode of Indra and attacked him from all directions. He surrounded the he was actually blowing very, very high the conch shell which was given by his guru. Now this sound of the conch shell created a fearful situation for all women and the devatas in Swargalok. Seeing Bali Maharaj such indefeatable endeavor, then Indra actually went to his guru Brihaspati, and he asked him that the son of Birochon, that is Bali Maharaj, so powerful, he has come and actually attacked us. You tell me what I should do and how we should fight. Now Brihaspati, who is guru of all the gods, they said, O Indra, your enemy is very powerful, and he has actually worshipped his guru Shukracharya, who is descendants of Bhigu Muni, and he has got special knowledge on the mantras. So I don't see at this point of time the amount of Brahma Teja he has gathered, you have no chance to win him over. So it is better for you that you should actually take hiding at some place and do not fight with him. Now hearing this word, the Indra and all the people, they converted themselves or they transmigrated themselves to other forms as per their desire, and they all abandoned the Swargalok. So when Bali Maharaj with his all soldier entered the Swargalok, he could not find any demigods there. So he therefore became the king of Swarglok, and from there he started ruling all the Trilok, all the three worlds. Now this incident was not very happy for mother of Indra, whose name was Aditi. As I told in previous video that there were two sisters, Diti and Aditi. Diti's sons were all demons and Daitya, and Aditi's sons are Aditya, which is all Devatas actually. They both have common husband who was Kashyap Muni. Now Kashyap Muni was in meditation or in austerity during that period. When Kashyap Muni returned from the austerity, he looked at his wife Aditi and he understood that something serious has happened. So when he was properly accepted with all the offerings, then he asked Aditi what is the matter and why she is not looking very happy. Then Aditi told her that although there is very stark difference between the Devatas and Asuras, but in reality the Supreme Personality of Godhead does not differentiate between them. But from time to time the demons become so powerful, they defeat the demigods, and this time also the similar thing has happened. Kashyap Muni, by his power of yogas, he really understood that this situation cannot be corrected by force. So he told Aditi that the only option for you left is you do lot of austerity for Lord Vishnu, because he is the person who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If he desires, he can actually take you out of the situation. Then Shukracharya continued that after hearing from her husband Kashyap Muni, Aditi, she continued to do a lot of austerity, and she strictly followed all the instruction as per Vedas, and she did it for a long time to please Supreme God. In this way, looking at her perseverance, looking at her austerity, after some time Lord Vasudev, Lord Krishna, became very happy and he appeared in front of Aditi. And he said, now you tell me, you have actually pleased me, tell me what benediction you want. Although I know why you are on the austerity, but it is better you tell me. Then Aditi told Supreme Personality of Godhead that the difficulties which is being faced by his sons because of the attack by the Bali Maharaj and what is the present situation. Lord Vishnu at that time said that this is not the time when he can take one weapon and fight Bali Maharaj, because Bali Maharaj is his great devotee, and secondly he has actually made his guru happy, so he has achieved Brahma Teja. So it is better that he will actually take a different technique. So he gave a benediction to Aditi that he will take birth from Aditi's womb as his son, and after that he will face Bali Maharaj. Aditi became very happy and she went back and she told this thing to her husband Kashyap Muni. Kashyap Muni, when by his power of yoga or meditation, he always understood that this situation may happen at one day. So he prepared himself and he also started doing the austerity and meditation. And one day he realized that the Supreme Personality of Godhead has actually given him boon, and one of his part has entered in his body. And finally, this way, from the womb of Aditi, the Lord himself took birth. When he took birth with the four hands, with lotus, counsel and disc and club in his hand, with all his ornament and yellow dress. He took birth, and after that he addressed Aditi that he will now take a form of a new avatar, which is a dwarf avatar or Vaman avatar, and then he will face Bali Maharaj. And by telling all these things, Lord immediately converted himself into Vaman avatar. Vaman avatar is a dwarf, but he is Lord himself with Lord all potency, with all power. He became Vaman avatar, and he then approached Bali Maharaj. Seeing Lord Vamandev, both Aditi and Kashyapa were extremely delighted. Kashyapa Muni exclaimed, Jai, in great happiness, and then Lord appeared in his original form, with all ornament and weapon in his hands. Although this ever existing form is not visible in the material world, but Lord, out of his causeless mercy, gives this darshan to his special devotees. Then, in presence of his father and mother, Lord appeared. He took the form of Vamana avatar, a Brahmana dwarf or a brahmachari, and in a moment he started the thread ceremony started. The thread ceremony, the sun god personally uttered the Gayatri mantra. Brahaspati offered the sacred thread. Kashyap Muni offered the straw belt, and Mother Earth gave him a deer skin. And the god of moon, who is the king of forest, gave him a Brahmadanda, the rod of Brahmachari. His mother, Aditi, gave him a cloth for underwear, and the deity presiding over the heavenly kingdom offered him an umbrella. Lord Brahma offered a water pot to the and the seven sages they offered him the kusho grass. Mother Saraswati gave him a string of Rudraksha bead, and also the Kubera, the king of the Yakshas, he gave him the begging alms. And Mother Bhagavati, the wife of Lord Shiva, she gave him the first alms as the Bhiksha. Having thus been welcomed by everyone, Lord Vamandev, the best of Brahmachari, the best of Brahmanas, exhibited his Brahman effulgence, and that was so beautiful that the entire assembly, entire three loka, was mesmerized with this beauty. Then Lord Vamandev came to know that Bali Maharaj is performing Ashwamedh sacrifices under the patronage of Brahmanas belonging to Bhrigu dynasty. Supreme Lord then moved towards the spot which is called Bhrugu, which is today in the northern part of the Narmada river, to deliver mercy to Bali Maharaj. Because of Vamandev's bright effulgence, the priest along with Bali Maharaj and all members of the assembly were robbed of their splendor. So thus they began to ask when they saw Vamandev that who is he? Is he sun god himself? He is the Sanat Kumar? We do not know. And also all the disciples of Shukracharya, they stood up and they bowed down to Vamandev. And Vamandev was a Brahmana boy. He was wearing a belt of straw, a sacred thread, and upper garment of deer skin, and therefore with an umbrella he was looking divine. When everybody was very pleasantly surprised seeing Vamandev, the only person who was little suspicious was Shukracharya himself. Shukracharya immediately recognized that this dwarf Brahmin is no one other than Lord Vishnu himself. He has come as a new avatar of Vaman avatar. However, by that time, King Bali, he stood up and he already bowed down and he offered his obeisances and he asked Vamandev to take his seat. Vamandev said he has come here to ask for some alms from the Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was known for the charity what he does, and therefore for him it was a very matter of pride that somebody asked something, he will never say no. Bali Maharaj, however, made a complete stuti of Vaman, and he offered all his prayers. He offered his all food, water and all other items which a Brahmana has to be offered, and he said that he can give anything and everything to this Brahmin. But Shukracharya, who by that time already knew that he is none other than Vishnu, and his purpose of coming is to stop the Ashwamedha sacrifice, he stood up and he cautioned Bali Maharaj that he should not do all these things because he is none other than Vishnu. And if he asks something and if he gives something, then it will be difficult. However, Vamandev did not give any attention to what Shukracharya was telling. Then he asked Bali Maharaj that if you are really interested to give something, please do a sankalpa. Sankalpa is some kind of promise that if somebody is asking something, he will give. Now Bali Maharaj said, I have done sankalpa because I, being Bali Maharaj, never return anyone, including any Brahmana. So when Shukracharya gave the whole statement that why Bali Maharaj should not do the sankalpa, Bali Maharaj thought his mind that whatever property, whatever item he has today, that all belongs to Vishnu only. If Vishnu has come to ask for something, what is the problem of not giving? So therefore, a true devotee, a true pure devotee always thinks of the pleasure of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. He does not want to enjoy anything. And Bali Maharaj was a pure devotee. And therefore, when the time came to choose between his own opulence versus his charity to Krishna, he chose to do the charity to Krishna because that is what is the natural dharma for any living entity. Vaman had 3 legs, and therefore he asked a very small kind of benediction. He said, you give me 3 square feet of land where I can keep 3 of my legs. Bali Maharaj was very surprised. He said, O Brahmin, you are talking to the person who is owner of the 3 world. I am King Bali Maharaj. How come you can ask 3 square feet of land? You ask maybe the lot of gold. You ask lot of ornaments, or you ask power which nobody has that. I can give you everything. Even the demigods and all the demons, everybody is under me. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead was very fixed in his mind. He said, look, even if you give too many things, and if I do not know how to get content with small, I will not be content. On the contrary, if you give me something which I require, and I know that my requirement, then I will be happy. So therefore give me only 3 square feet of land. So Bali Maharaj then said, okay, as you are asking, I will give the 3 square feet. For the last time, Shukracharya stood up and asked Bali Maharaj not to start the sankalp, not to give him, and in reply, Bali Maharaj very clearly told him that now it is not time for him to listen to Shukracharya because he has already decided to give charity and he cannot come back from his word. So we all know the story. When Bali Maharaj asked the first leg, he gave the first leg to the land, and as soon as he told the land, the leg becomes so big that the entire earth got covered in it. Then he offered the second leg to the heaven. As soon as he kept the heaven, the entire heaven, everything got covered by that leg. And then Bali Maharaj said, my third egg is lagging. I am in difficult situation. You have nothing in your control. What will you give me? And there comes the concept of Atma Nivedana. Then Bali Maharaj said, no Lord, I have myself to offer you. Please offer your food on my feet. So by allowing Lord to put his feet on his head, he showed as a pure devotee how much he can do for Lord. And as soon as he put his foot on his head, he was pushed to the Patal Lok and he was sent to the Sutar Lok. Now, when he went to the Sutar Lok, even Vaman Dev himself came there. So now let us take a break at this point and let's see what has happened. In the process, when in Sutalok is a place which is as big as Swarglok, as beautiful as Swarglok, and there are palaces which is even more beautiful than the Indrapuri, which is also made by Vishwakarma. So Bali Maharaj was allowed to stay there. He was given the benediction of becoming Chiranjeevi. So Bali Maharaj, it is said that he is still alive, and Vaman Dev himself become the doorkeeper of that particular mahal. And we all know that in later part, Ma Lakshmi once requested Bali Maharaj that because there are so many doors, in whichsoever door Bali Maharaj comes out, let there be somebody to announce. Otherwise, Lord has to run from one door to another. So, by the way, if Vishnu or Krishna or Vaman Dev, they are non-different. If they are with Bali Maharaj, can Lakshmi be away? Can fortune be away? Because Narayan is Lakshmi Pati. So, therefore, very cleverly, when he gets Narayan in your heart, you don't have to think of Lakshmi. Many of us in our age, we are very concerned about keeping Lakshmi. But we do not know Lakshmi is Chanchala and she stays only where Narayan is there. So instead of looking for Lakshmi, if somebody keeps Narayan in his heart, Lakshmi will be always there. Think of Ravan. He wanted to keep the Lakshmi with him. In the process, he was destroyed. And we all know that Vaman Dev, even today, is doing as a gatekeeper, he is with Bali Maharaj, and Bali Maharaj is living there. So Bali Maharaj said, I did not ask anything from you. You have done such a great mercy to me that you have given me for my entire life. You have given me your association. And we all know that in the next Manvantar, when the current Indra is going to retire, the next Indra is becoming Bali Maharaj. Indra is a post. From time to time, people get that post. So the current Indra is also a devotee and he will move to Vaikuntha, and Bali Maharaj is going to be Indra in that place in the next Manvantar. So this story tells us that Bali Maharaj was very great devotee, one of the great Mahajans, and he offered himself completely in the lotus foot of Vaman Dev, and that is why he became unforgettable, immemorable in the history of mankind. So that something is very interesting. And I will stop this episode here, or maybe sometime later I will make another episode when we think that what lesson we learn from his life and what we can do to walk in the foot of Bali Maharaj. Hare Krishna.